this video, I'm gonna break down, react, and review Dimash singing Sinful Passion. So, let's sing something. La la la. My channel, be sure to like and subscribe, hit that little bell icon. My channel helps you learn how to sing. Yay! And if you're like, wait, I don't really care to learn how to sing, I just want to know how Dimash does what he does, that's okay. You're also in the right channel. Today, I'm going to break down and vocally analyze Dimash singing Sinful Passion. Now, I've already done SOS, and I've also done Unforgettable Day. And the links are down below in the description, so if you want to check those out. Everybody said that I skipped ahead since I had already done Unforgettable Day, and they're like,
now you're forever ruined, like nothing will be the same.
I'm sorry, but I can go out of order and I'm still gonna hear some amazing stuff, especially from Dimash. It's like crazy. And thank you all for letting me know he's not short. Thought he was short, he looked short, but apparently he's not, which is kind of trippy to know. Let's get started. Oh, they're so excited.
Как из лунного сна. О, если б знала ты, что мне нужна, только ты одна.
So he's starting off like normal with excess air, which is the kind of sound that you're hearing. He also does a really nice combination of vocal fry, which is that's the vocal cords coming together slowly. Da, 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 da. So he's really making sure that he's having that air, he's placing that vocal fry, and he's placing the sound really deep into his chest. So if we're having the same tone, so to speak, you have da 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 da. It's back here. It's got a heavier tone to it, and that's simply because he's gonna go crazy and he's gonna sing some crazy high notes, and the dynamics are just gonna show totally night and day difference. And by placing it further back and creating that smoky start, then as he goes into his crazy high notes, which I haven't heard this, but I'm sure he's going to, it will make just such a huge dynamic difference. Oh, it's so thick, it's really good.
Были ночи без сна, но в стуже сердце озарило, как весна, только ты одна.
So right before this, I actually did a review of a Broadway singer, and I was talking about characterization and bringing in the inner monologue type style to music. Dimash does this a lot. He's not just singing the song, he's also bringing in sections that are really spoken. Da, 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 da. And so, like, I don't know what he's saying, but let's say he's saying, I was lost without you. So it wouldn't be, I was lost without you. It was, I was lost without you. So it's like, parts of it are so spoken with notes attached and not necessarily just straight up singing. And what this does, and this is probably why like so many of us are like, oh my God, he's amazing, other than his range, is it pulls us in because we feel like he's talking to us. Even though I don't know what he's really singing about, I can totally feel it. And within choosing certain lines to deliver in a little more of a spoken manner, brings us in, tells the story, feels like he's talking to us. Lots of air and gentle.
Тайне долгим огнем пылать во мгле и в ненастье. Тайне,
Less air.
тайне.
Yeah, he's going with less air now. He's also opening up that space instead of die, die. It's like big open space. He's also sending it a little bit deeper down into his body, but he's creating a different dynamic. The same amount of effort is coming from the vocal cords. It's just he is adapting the environment within his mouth and his facial frame to have it come out sounding differently. It's basically the difference of if you sing one note in a bathroom, it sounds amazing. It's all open and echoes and it's beautiful. And you take that exact same sound and you put it in a closet full of clothes, it's going to sound more damp and closed off. He is using this to his advantage to create dynamics within his face frame and throat.
Ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
Oh, it's just beautiful.
Ночь сомкнула ресницы.
Again, soft air approach.
И вокруг тишина.
But here's the thing, when you go for these soft high notes and you're trying to approach it like he's doing a beautiful job because he has the underlying technique. Da 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 da. Instead of he's not trying to I don't know how else to say it. He's not approaching the note with air and then trying to create strength. He has the strength and then he's applying the air over the top as a stylistic choice, not as a crutch trying to get to those high notes.
Забыты звуки, руки, лица.
Oh, it's just
Мне
beautiful.
нужна только ты одна. Околдован тобою.
Same note, less air, more strength. Again, it's the same thing, different dynamics. Man, he is good at that. Whew! Talk about being able to control your instrument.
Выпью зелье до дна. И ты вернешь меня из бездны в этот мир. Только ты одна.
Okay, I don't know if you guys know about this, but that is hard to do, people. All those little trills with an because it's such a closed sound. There's no cheating. Because you can cheat sometimes, like, you can create separate little notes, and that is easily done with your mouth open, but he just did it with it closed. He just made it harder. That's hard to do. That's not easy to do. Hitting with chord force, then air, air. So he's not putting them together.
Долгим огнем пылать в мгле и в ненастье. Тайне.
There's that big space.
Тайне.
Second one.
Ночью и днем сгорать в костре грешной страсти.
Okay, So for those of you that said I'd already gotten spoiled because I saw the other video, you're full of it. Because yeah, it's not as high of a note. But man, was that beautiful. Every single note is totally connected. He's keeping his entire mouth fully open. His whole body is open and relaxed. It's like you can see the tongue is flat, it's down, everything, shoulders are down, open space. He's not like there. The momentum that you're feeling, and even just as listening and viewing, is that it's floating. There's no push up or struggle to get up there. He's already there and he's staying there. That is just so perfectly done technique wise. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. And each one is connected. So he's not thinking of every single note as da 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 da. He's thinking of every single one coming forward, and each one is connected to each other, which creates this floating. And he just, you guys, he's just really good. He's just really good. So what he just did there is a form of yodeling. It's actually a tightening and releasing of the vocal cords. And basically they're adjusting harshly in some ways. I hate to say harshly because it's not like a bad thing, but it's and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It has a little bit to do with air from the diaphragm and making sure that it comes out in little bits. But it also has to do with tightening and releasing of the vocal cords. It is really, truly something that people either fall on by mistake and learn how to do it, or it's through really digging into your instrument. How does it work? How does it feel when I hold tension? What does it feel like when I release it? And then speeding it up and getting used to it. The way that he's doing it, obviously that's how, unless he fell upon it and he learned how to do it and was like, cool, I know how to do it. But most likely, especially the way that he just approached that, it was so done well in rhythm that it's a skill that he's worked on, and that was beautiful. Wait. Did he not breathe through that entire thing? Hang on. I gotta adjust. My feet have gone numb. But, I gotta hear it again. So I'm gonna adjust you guys. I'm gonna bring you down here. This is what happens when I'm filming in a hotel in Phuket and I can't run the air. I'm sweating and I'm watching this and I'm like, I gotta hear that again. Okay. Breath. Still going. You guys know. How long was that? That was insane. Okay, so here's the cool thing. See, now I'm gonna get a little nerdy. Here's the cool thing is when you're singing high notes, you need less air because less of the vocal cords vibrate. So technically, you can sing longer when you're singing high notes because you need less air. So you can have that deep breath and you can make it last longer. However, a lot of people have trouble with this because they put too much air on the high notes, which causes tension, which causes it to close up, which means that you cannot hold your breath as long. You can't carry it as long. Obviously, he doesn't have that problem. He's not tensing up. He's not closing up. Everything's totally fine. So he's literally using the minimum amount of air in order to hit those super high notes, which comes to his benefit because then he can just sing for a long ass time because he's not using very much air to hit the high notes in the first place, so he just doesn't need as much air. That is amazing. How long was that? And then his transitions, he just places it here and he keeps it here and he keeps it here and it's thin and it's perfect. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That's right up there with that crazy high note. Now, the crazy high note, that one did throw me off. But this is like, oh, that was beautiful. And that was so well done. Maybe it's a nerdy vocal coach thing, but I like it. I like it. Letting the silence play the music. She's like, do I stand up? She's like, was I supposed to stand up? Am I supposed to stand up? What are we doing? Oh, we're standing up. Oh, and all the flowers. Oh, he's so sweet. Go ahead and click here for my cheat sheet on how to create bass techniques like Dimash does for singing. Click here for a video I chose just for you and come hang out with me in my Facebook group. The link is down below and I will see you in the next song. La la la.